Hello everyone, this is video number 2. This is how to find the standard equation of an ellipse. Okay, here's the given. You're asked to find the standard form of the equation of the ellipse with, foci 0, 1 and 4, 1. So they give you the 2 points, 0, 1 and 4, 1. And major axis of length 6. Okay, so that's very important because they're telling you that the major axis is 6. So there you go, it's giving you out the value of A. Well, you know that 2A is the length of a major axis. Well, they asked you that the length of the major axis is 6. So therefore, 2A equals 6. Now, solve for A. We'll divide both sides by 2. So your A is 3. So that is your A. Your A is 3. Now, because why I'm solving this? Because we need those values, A, B, and C. And I solve right away A because it's given right here. I cannot just let go of that. So I might as well take care of my A, B, and C. Now for my I can solve for C if I plot these points. Okay, if I plot these points, I know the distance between the center. Okay, I will find the value of, I can find the center right now if I plot this point. Okay, so let's plot the point. Okay, so this is your Y, this is your X. Let's see this one right here, just approximating that. Okay, so now I have 0, 1, and 0, 1 is this point, and this is, I call this F1, and then 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1 is right here, and this is F2, focus number 1 and focus number 2. Now you see, if you connect these 2 points, you can get the midpoint of these. And what is the midpoint? This is 0, 1, this is 0, 4, 1, and you see how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's integral, you know that this is the midpoint. And that is your center. And this is 2, 0. Your center is 2, 0. Right? So now, what is the distance between the center? No, not 2, 0. Sorry about that. 2, 1 is your center. So I'm going to write it here. Center is in a form of HK, right? And that is 2, 1. That means my H is 2. So my H is 2 and my K is 1. So looking at from the center to one of the focus, either left or right, you count, that is your C. That is your C value. So your C is 2 units. So I have my C now, C equals 2. So I have my C, I have my A, I have my center. So what else do I need? B, right? So I need my B. So using the formula, I know the formula c squared. So solving for b right now. So solving for b, well, c squared equals a squared minus b squared. Or I'm solving for b, so I'm gonna do a little bit of algebra here. So I can say that b squared equals, so I move this to the other side, that becomes positive b squared. Then I move c squared to the other side, so the a squared minus a squared minus c squared. Because if I move these to the other side, that will become positive. This is positive, it will become negative. Then if I move b to the other side, because we're looking for b, I want it on the left. B is negative, so when you move it to the other side, that becomes positive. You're in pre-calc class. You're in a calculus class. You should know how to manipulate this. And I want my b, so therefore b is equal to square root of a squared minus c squared. Well, your a is what? Your a is 3. So 3 squared minus, what is your c? Your c is 2. So 2 squared. So that should give you b equals square root of 9 minus 4. Because 3 squared is 9. 2 squared is 4. So 9 minus 4 is 5. Well, square root of 5 is just square root of 5. So I have my b right now. My b is square root of 5. So what shall we do? Okay, so we have our b. So meaning, this, since the focus is, if you look at the line, is horizontal, right? So that means we have a horizontal major axis. Well, the vortex will be behind. This is your focus. The vortex will be somewhere right here. This is your focus. The vortex will be somewhere right here. Okay? So now, that's all I need. I don't even need the vortex, because I know already the major axis is horizontal, because of when I plot the two focus, the foci, and connect them, it's making a horizontal line. So because its major axis is horizontal, then I can use now the formula. The formula I'm gonna use now is, you go back to the formula that I asked you. So therefore, x, the formula. This is the formula for horizontal major axis. Okay, so x minus 2. No, x minus, not yet. I have to copy the original formula so you won't get confused. My formula, I know my center is not at the origin. So this is the formula I'm gonna use. Okay, guys? Horizontal. Okay, that one right there. Okay, so I'm gonna copy that. X minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. And then plug in everything, because you have your h, you have your k, you have your a, you have your b. So x minus h, which is 2, your h is 2, your k is 1. So I'm gonna use that value. So x minus 2 squared over a, which is, what is our a? A is 3. So 3 squared plus y minus k, and k is 1. squared over b. And what is our b? Our b is square root of 5 squared equals 1. And clean this up. Try to clean this up. This part will become x minus 2 squared over 9 plus this will become y minus 1 squared over, well, square root of 5 squared, that cancels, over 5 equals 1. Okay, and then now, look, we have now an equation. So that's it. Do not simplify this. X minus 2 squared, do not do that because this is what we want. This is how the standard form, it should look like this. It has a square on it. So this is now the simplified answer. Okay? This is now the answer, simplified answer for the standard form of equation of an ellipse.